I am a little shocked. I really was. I was expecting that I was expecting that I got bamboozled because I have been bamboozled so many times. I was easily influenced and I decided to purchase this. So this is from Tarte and this is called the Dark Circle Defense. It's a high performance, it says it's colored clay CC under eye corrector. So I was influenced on actually TikTok and I purchased this through TikTok Shop, which I had a really bad experience ordering something one time from TikTok Shop. So we'll see how this goes. So far so good. But anyway, so this is what it looks like. It's very tiny, but I've seen people on there went and on over it. So I thought, let's give it a try. Mine also came with a brush. So I'm going to use the brush. And this is what the brush looks like. So let's get into a little bit more details. I have to wipe off what I have underneath my eyes first because I do actually have concealer on. I just got through filming a video and then this came in the mail. I'm like, let's just do this now. This retails for, the color corrector retails for $32. Looks like you get four shades there. And then the brush is called the Paw Brush, and it retails for $29. And like I said, I've got mine. Mine came free with it, so it's a good deal. So this is what it says about it. So it says, achieve the ultimate dark circle defense with the revolutionary under eye corrector. It says the benefits of it. It says multitasking, under eye color corrector, nutrient rich concealer that helps to even out the look of skin. So basically they're calling color corrector concealer, similar to what I feel like my favorite is, which is from Sicily, which I'm not wearing today, by the way. I did this whole look in a video and I actually was using some makeup I haven't used in a while. It has some squalene in it, helps reduce the look of wrinkles. Caffeine helps with puffiness, and there you go. So let's get into it. Let's give this a try. I am going to first remove what I have. I think I'll do both of my eyes. And I have another product I'm going to be testing for you too. I think at least one more that I have coming that I ordered. And then there is something else that I want to try too. I think I may occasionally test some foundations, but I feel like I want to start testing more concealers because I feel like that's the issue so many of you guys have is under a concealer. And I have my favorite. You guys know what my favorite is. The only thing with that is that it is very pricey and it's just not in everybody's budget. And I totally, totally understand that. So I like to try different ones out and see what's going to work for you guys. And I'm going to tilt my head down because you can see my main areas, my tear troughs. I don't have a lot of darkness under my eyes, but I have some. It's mostly due to my tear troughs, as you can see. There we go. So we're going to try this. I hope it's not too dark. And my color, what was the color that I have? I have the shade Light Medium Peach. That's what I got, Light Medium Peach. I thought it would be good. We'll find out. So I'm going to take this. I saw people doing this and I was like, now they just went in like that. I feel like I want to work it into my brush a little bit on the back of my hand because I still don't want to get too much product on. And here we go. I'm going to start tapping it on. I like this brush. It's really nice. I don't think it's different. I mean, I feel like BK Beauty brushes are similar to like the Angie Hot and Flashy one is very like I feel like I don't know where I put mine. I need to find it. I bring it with on my trips. So last time I went, I brought it and I can't find it. I know I didn't lose it. I just have to find it. I'm going to say, just first impression, I'm going to say wowza. Look at the difference between both those, and obviously one is color. I get it, but that's pretty good. That is pretty good. And wow. Now, the thing for us is this going to crease? So let's smile. And then we're going to look. Not bad. Let me show you before I do anything. That looks pretty good, you guys. Do you see any creasing? I don't see creasing. Okay. I would like to set that with powder. I want to see how it looks still. Still looks really good. Now, what I really like what I did is doing this. I feel like I saw some people putting too much on. You don't want to do too much. So let's do the other eye. I'm trying to decide whether I want to put powder on it or not. I'm not sure, but let's go in a little bit, work it in, work it in. I feel like it's a good idea to do this because if you just dip it in there and go in, I feel like it's going to be too much product. We got to work it into that brush. Secondly, you don't want to go in there and go like this. I saw people doing that. This is our under eye area. You want to be gentle. So I'm doing the same thing. And I would say, as I always tell you guys, start here in the inner corner. Even if your tear troughs are not your thing. What I mean by that is even if you don't have tear troughs, start there. Because most of the product is going to get right here. And then as you're blending it out, it's going to get less and less and less. So you're not going to put too much product down, okay? And I feel like the area that we crinkle the most is right here. You know, we smile, that's where we're going to, see? I don't have so much wrinkles right there in the inner corner, but I do underneath when I smile. That's where they're not right there. That's why I always tell you guys to start here and then bring it out. And I'm just tapping it. And this side still looks amazing. I am a little shocked. I really was. I was expecting that I was expecting that I got bamboozled because I have been bamboozled so many times on TikTok and with other, you know what I mean, people like, it's so amazing. You know how that is. We all know. We've all done it. We've all bought products and we're like, it's crap. This is really good. Now, this side's creasing a little bit. This side's creasing a little bit. So let me go in here. I'm going to take the other side of that brush and I'm going to very lightly go in the crease. Okay. And now I'm going to go tap it again. I think you have to play with this too. I feel like you have to play with it a little bit so it doesn't get, so it doesn't crease. Now I wonder, this side still looks good though. I want to powder it. I want to powder it. Let's see what happens if I powder it. Let's powder one side and take a look at it and see how the other side is. Now, if you're somebody, you don't have to powder it, but you guys know I normally do. I normally do. What I like about it so far is look at the coverage that I got. And it's a cream product, and cream products kind of scare me sometimes because I feel like they can be kind of heavy. So this is where I think, because I feel like this side looks amazing. This side's like barely creasing a little bit. I probably shouldn't have went in for more. I probably should have went on my hand and got a little bit more and worked it in. Is probably what I should have done. So you don't want to use a lot of this product, which is good because it's probably going to, I'm going to do both sides. I've changed my mind. I just want to do both. Powder. And I'm just using, I don't think I mentioned it. This is the one I use all the time, the Charlotte Tilbury. Look at that. Honey, I will use it till I can't use it anymore. This side looks better. This side looks better. I think I put too much on this other side. So this is both sides. See what they look like. I feel like this side a little bit, I got a tiny bit, I don't know if you can see it. There was just a little bit of creasing. I feel like I fixed it, but I think I used too much because this side I feel like looks like chef's kiss. Now that's Just very barely. Now, if I didn't put any, powder on it, maybe it's going to be better. I'm just wiping off a brush. Just gonna take this brush and I just wanna I'm impressed with this, though. I really, really am. I mean, I'm being really nitpicky right now. I really am because I don't think you would see that. Did you see it? If you did see it, share in the comments, but I did not. I was like, I could barely see any settling, especially on this side. Yeah, I wish I would have used less product on there. I think that's part of the key to this. It definitely works. It definitely does color correct. It definitely like you don't even have to use a concealer. Like this is it. This is all you need to use. That's it. Kind of reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury's, to be honest with you. Now I tried that once a long time ago and I feel like I wasn't really crazy about it. Could be the same reason, but I could have used too much product. I'm kind of tempted to purchase that one again to test it out, and I may do that. I may do that. I may purchase that because I feel like that's the closest one in the I feel like the price range is probably real similar. I think I may try that one out, and if I do, I will do a video on it and kinda compare the 2 and see what the difference is. But I'm going to tell you, I'm really impressed with it. I really, really am, and I think I probably didn't even need to use any powder. Let me take this off, and I'm gonna put it on again. Actually, I was gonna do a wear test, but you know what? I wanna do this instead because I feel like maybe I don't need to use powder with it because I feel like the powder is what kind of screwed it up. So, let's see if I have enough on my brush. Um, let's see if I do, because I don't want to I think that's part of the trick is you don't wanna put too much product on. The more product that you put on, the more chances it's gonna crease. So I'm just using what was left on the brush. I don't know if I have enough to do that on both eyes. That looks amazing. And I didn't even reload it, but I feel like it concealed it. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna use some in here. I'm gonna go in, just gonna do one dip. And I want to press it into the back of my hand. And let's see, hopefully I have enough. I think that's part of this is you have to kind of see how much you're going to need. Yeah, you don't need a lot of this product, you guys. You definitely don't. The coverage on this is crazy. I mean, it is crazy good. I'm just blending this out a little bit more on that side. Now I want to do the smile test. I think this probably is going to look better without setting it. Just want to blend it a little bit more, and then I want to show you. I'm going to smile again. Okay. All right. So I think it looks pretty damn good. Pretty picky? No, it looks good. It looks good. I mean, I would say maybe a trace inside of my lines, so I'd have to, you know, I just have to watch it and see and kind of update you guys. But I will tell you, this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. I, again, was not expecting to like this. I really wasn't because so many times I see people that talk about this stuff and it's like, it's not good. And one thing I have seen a lot of people do is on video, they show themselves putting it on, but I think so many people are putting way too much on. If I put that much on, I know it would crease. So that's why I was curious to try this too, because I'm like, if I have to put that much on, it's probably not going to work for me, but I want to know because I don't want you all wasting your money on crappy products. This is phenomenal. 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 I feel like it's gonna last you a while too because you barely have to use any. You're not getting a lot of product in here, but you saw how little I used. I mean, you really just have to put a little bit on your brush, really work it into your brush. I really recommend doing it. Don't take it like this and just put it under your eyes because I think you're gonna have too much product. You just wanna just tap it in there, tap it in on the back of your hand to kind of really work it in those bristles and then apply it. I definitely would recommend a brush like this. If you have the Angie brush, perfect, perfect. Or some kind of a brush that's angled like this, I think that's going to be good. So you don't have to go out and buy this particular brush to go with it. If you don't have a brush like this, then I would recommend it. But if you have something like this, definitely recommend. I feel like it was definitely made to work with this. And it is, I'm going to look at it again. It looks phenomenal, you guys. It looks amazing. So I'm not even going to set it. I'm going to leave it. I usually like to, because I just don't like that shine under my eyes, but I'm just going to leave it today. So I'm really impressed with this. So this is a 10 out of 10. And again, I will update you if I'm wearing this and I just feel like, holy crap, it just started to crease on me like crazy or something. I will let you know, but I really like this. I really like this. So if you are somebody and you are struggling with under eye darkness, I think you're going to love this. And the great thing about this, that's like my Sicily, okay, it's not the same formula as my Sicily. I say my Sicily like I own it. I mean, I say it like that because it's my baby. It's my favorite, you know what I'm saying? Um, the thing that I love about that is it's a concealer and it corrects because of the peachy undertone. So you have that here. So I tell you guys all the time, you don't want to pile on a lot of product on your eyes because anytime you put too much product on your eyes, it is going to crease. It's going to. You can't put a lot of product on. Same with this. You can't use a lot of it, but you don't need to. You saw I barely used any and it looks amazing. So you don't need to use a lot. So with this, you don't have to use a color corrector and a concealer. You've got it all in one. So I really, really like this. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So that is where I'm going to leave it. This is, by the way, if you've been following me for a long time, this is like the first Tarte product I've purchased in years. Years. I used to love their, one of their palettes I loved. I think it was the Bloom palette. I loved that. And I think there was I feel like there a mascara or something? I used to like their pore filling primer. I used that years ago. Um, I'm trying to remember what else, but there were some things that I bought from them over the years, and then I just stopped getting stuff. I don't know why I stopped. I did. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So that is where we're going to leave it. If you are new here, I would love to have you join. I share new videos every single week. Please consider smashing that subscribe button below. It is free. I would greatly appreciate it if you've enjoyed it. Please make sure that you like, share, and comment on the video. Helps to push my videos out to algorithm. Would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.